Hello again, Finance Explorers. Welcome back to Finance Explained, where we take big, scary financial terms and turn them into something you actually want to hear about. Today, we're diving into something you've definitely seen before, even if you didn't realize it. Yep, we're talking about inflation.
Saying, wait, inflation is the problem, so the Fed just made other things more expensive.
New inflation numbers are out tonight, and they show the pain has not peaked, but is still getting worse. The U.S. Labor Department reports consumer prices rose 8.6% in May, compared with a year ago.
I think Americans are a little perplexed when they see news reports of inflation coming down, and yet they don't notice any of their prices coming down.
So, what is inflation? Well, think about the last time you bought a candy bar. Now think back to what it cost 10 years ago. That price went up, right? Inflation is the reason why. In simple terms, inflation means prices are going up, so your money doesn't stretch as far as it used to. It's like trying to fit into your old jeans after too many snacks. Here's the sciencey part. Inflation is usually measured by the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. That's a fancy way of saying basket of stuff that people buy regularly, like food, rent, clothes, and even Netflix subscriptions. Okay, maybe not Netflix, but you get the idea. Did you know? In the 1920s in Germany, inflation got so out of control that people had to carry stacks of money in wheelbarrows just to buy a loaf of bread? Can you imagine that today? Hey, let me grab my wheelbarrow full of cash to go get some coffee. But in most places, inflation doesn't work quite like that. A bit of inflation is actually normal and even healthy. It keeps the economy moving. But when it's too high, it can make saving money feel like trying to hold water in a leaky bucket.
Now let's shift to the rising cost of living.
Various factors that are pushing inflation above our target range.
Brace yourself for that trip to the gas pump.
So, what can we do about inflation? One smart move is investing. Unlike cash, which loses value over time, investments like stocks or real estate often grow faster than inflation. Think of it as a way to outsmart the sneaky inflation thief.
Headline inflation has come in for the month of September at growth of 1.6%. That is materially weaker than the 1.8% expected by economists, and a big step down from the 2.0%.
We're seeing very substantial inflation. It's very interesting. I mean, we're raising prices. People are raising prices to us. It's being accepted. I mean, it's not.
There's even something called the real interest rate. Sounds fancy, right? It's just the interest rate on your savings minus inflation. If inflation is high, your real return on savings can actually be negative. Yup, even if you're earning interest, inflation could be secretly taking a bite out of it.
Half a deal. In fact, I had something here. I did have something I would show you. Wait a minute. I don't know if you've seen this. I used it once. Oh, I have it. I do have it. Look at this. Look at this. So, this is Tic Tacs, right? I don't know if I like the company. I've never met. I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. This is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is Tic Tac. This is Tic Tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happened to have, somebody gave me this one today.
So here's the takeaway. Inflation is a normal part of the economy, but keeping up with it is key. And hey, don't stress, just a few smart financial moves, like investing and keeping an eye on inflation, can help you stay ahead. That's all for today's episode of Finance Explained. Remember, understanding inflation is the first step to protecting your hard-earned money. Want to keep learning how to make your money work smarter, not harder? Then hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and keep up with us for more tips on navigating the world of finance.